Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my jbird. And this, you remember 1976 and 1977 when I first learned how to play chess. Created an opening, a theory, won my very first game with the jbird, which, if you've been paying attention to my videos, the two bishops in the center, two center pawns pushed up once, and always pushed the one moves at a time because that's the way I I could never win until I played it safe, I guess you want to call it. I don't know. And I wrote a little book and a story that I'm going to bring to you and explain it the best I could what happened back then and how it all got started. And just to mention, I did post up my chain box chess. It's on YouTube. It's chain box chess. It's the only one like it, or chain box chess, the battle of the boxes. And I'm working on a new board, and I can't tell you the name yet until I'm done because it might give away everything. And there you go with that. Now, let's get started. I'm in black, and this is called Knight's Corner Tables. Now, I go into multi-corner tables here. Nightbird, Jaybird in the tower to bot 1500, game 90, no errors, no assistance, no help whatsoever, any kind to beat this bot. And let's go back to 1977 right now. E4, D6, D4, H6. Now, like I said in my last 1500, I'd had ideas why this gets pushed up. Before, the reason before was J pushing the bishops down. See, it gets kind of confusing because I said one thing before, yes, but also now to go in the knight's corner table to move your pieces around, in which this is the perfect example. When I was getting bold and knew how to win to beat Jay and trying different things and getting bold, like I said, and it flashes back. This one's a perfect one to go back on. Let's see what happens here. I seen it when I looked it over and I says, you know what? Things like that were happening where he was the aggressive one. I said this before. He was the one who was always aggressive. So after H6, D3, F6, E5. Now, see, Jay would do something like that. Now, I could have took it, and then we could have been trading pieces, but I didn't do that. Like I said, I seen that before to do that. But I didn't do that. I wanted to do, see, in my mind, this is what I wanted to do. And that's another thing with these machines. Once it knows that you're going to do something, it already in the next game figures that, well, that's what I'm going to do to stop you. You see? This is what I'm saying. These programs, that goes back to the example of them fixing their operations in like cheating style, you know. But anyway, after E5, I go H7, knight's corner table, B3, nope, I'm passing, D5, H4, E6, locking it up. You know my style. He goes G4, E7, and watch. I looked it over. I don't know what I was thinking. I forget when I did this game, which was a few days ago. I forget. I never took this pawn and he never defended it, and I never took it the whole game. It's crazy. Watch this, how this pawn just sat here. But look, and I never castled for a long time either. And there's a lot of thinking going on because I want to develop pieces. Why am I going to start an attack? See, I'm not that kind of guy to go in here and then I'm to play like that and take the free pawn and go play. No, I want to play a real game. All right, after E7, H3. See, I never take it. F8. I run the knight back. A3. Into the knight's bird. Now, this basically is the tower, but it's going to get closed off into the tower. But there's your knight's bird. And that's a different variation. Normally it's that knight, but it don't matter as long as the knight's over the queen. And the reverse one is when the knight's over the king and the bishop's over the queen. That's the reverse. After D7, H1. I don't take that pawn. A6. I develop. B1. I develop C6, and I think it was driving it crazy. See, it don't know what to do. I'm moving my pieces around, and we're in move 11. Let's see what happens. E2, A7, and that's your second knight's corner table. That's why they're knight's corner tables, because I do it again, and I do a double corner table. I think I bring this knight over. After A7, you go C4, C6. Now there's the tower complete there. C3, B8. Knight's double corner table is what this is. Okay, after B8, F3, D7 into the jbird, and there it is, knightbird, jbird in the tower. Complete it with a knight's double corner table right here. After D7, D3, B5, takes D5, takes D5, and see, I still didn't take that and could have took it the whole time, but I didn't do it. I left it go, and I don't know if I possibly seen it. Maybe there was other reasons. I just wanted to develop my pieces and work my way, but after that, F1, C6, A4, takes A4, H3, A7, H5, C7, F4, and I don't know what he's doing here. After F4, takes E5. Well, I'll give up 2 pieces for the queen. I don't have a problem with that. I don't care if it's a rook and a knight. It don't matter to me. Takes E5, takes E5, takes C3, takes B3, E2, A5. I really think it didn't know, it was busted. It didn't know exactly what to do. It was hoping I'd take that pawn, and then it was hoping other things. Maybe it was hoping I'd castle, and I didn't do anything what that thing thought. Somehow or another, that's what I think when I was playing it, I just wanted to do what I wanted to do and not bite into what he wanted me to do or something. I don't know. That's a computer. I don't get it. I don't know. It's strange, like that 2100 program I was telling you about I played today. Same thing. I don't get it. Don't use hours. I played like a 2800, but then I put the hours on, and I didn't even listen to the hours and did my theory, and I beat it. I don't. What's going on here? So maybe one day I'm going to get it and just do it, and I won't ever go to assistance again. I don't get it. But there's no assistance on this one. I told you, remembering 1976 and 77, there is no assistance. You see me as myself as I am, playing my games. Okay, after A5, D2, A4, D4, B6, F3, B2, E1, A3, E2. Well, you see what I'm going to do. Walk them down. A2, C3, B1, takes B1, take with the queen B1. Why? If he takes, I get a queen. He can't stop me. I get my queen anyway. You see? Got to make the right choices. D4, B4. I'm going to trade F2, C3, take C3. Now I take. The bishop ain't there. I can walk it in. He's in check. Takes E1, queen A1, C1, A5, F2. Now I castle. And that's move 38. Now we castle. And even though that's defendant, we're not playing that no more. I need more help. Let's play the game. 3 pieces. I got 4. Well, I don't know what. He just blown his position, I guess, his mind on the opening I did. After that, B3, A2, D4, C8. C8. Takes C8, F5. Takes F5. Takes F5, A6, F6, takes F6, takes F6, takes E2, takes E2, D7, F3, takes F6, C1, H2, D3, takes H5, G2, G4, F2, E4, E1, G3, E2, F5. I didn't want to play around. Everything's defended. I didn't want to play and get caught and get something dumb, stupid. So I just went F1, H5, or he went F1. I go H5, E2, H4, B4, F4. I didn't care about the pawn. Takes D5, F2, D3, H3. Didn't care about the knight. Takes E4, F3. I cared about that pawn though. He's not getting any more. After F4, H2, F6, H8, E5, H1, E4, H5, E6, B6, E7, H7, F8, and that's game. Let's go back. And I wanted to do what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it, and play the game. This thing that's aggressive, coming down like that and doing that. That's just aggressive. I mean, it's a 1500, and I just didn't bite down into and to it, And if you would have took, things would have went different. If you would have took that, but nope, I passed. I fixed the whole problem, and I might have saw that. I don't know, but I had other ideas to bring this over like this, make this a strong side. Well, he's got his pawns here. Obviously, if you think about it, I'm not going to castle. These pawns are here. You can push this one up. He can put the bishop out, castle the other way. Well, I see that. Come on now. And now I play games over here on this side. Go on a corner table. Yeah. Bring that one up. Play like I normally play. Yeah, double corner table. Go into jbird. Yes. Look, maybe bring the queen up. Do, whatever, yada, yada. No, no, no. Don't want it. Don't need it. Don't need you to. No, no. I push this up. I start the attack. Oh, he goes this way. All right. Now, let's see what happens. All right. He brings that up. I still don't take that pawn. I saw something to pin his queen. What is he going to do? I don't know what he's doing. I really think he just didn't have no plan. It fell apart for him. And then you know how the game went. So let's go back to the opening quick again. Real quick. Let's see that, how I went. I think that's what it was. I think the opening got it, and it just didn't know how to continue on, I think. Because the way I played, I didn't take that piece up there. It was for free. I didn't fall into his traps. I'm playing my game and moving my pieces around the way I want to do things. You see? And this is what happened. Okay. Thanks for stopping by, and we're going to have some more. Remember, 1976 and the 77. Thanks.